There's speed, a blinding glare, a car crash, the final roar of an engine dying, the pain, then you die. You wake up in your car, that dream again, the accident, it felt so real. The phantom pain of every fake injury pulsates through your body. The radio turns on by itself, snapping you back to reality. Dean Spencer's familiar voice drowns out the sound of your heart pounding.
As the Canadian Civil War enters a critical phase, the U.S. government decided today to close the Mexican border to minimize the...
The news is disturbing, but also somehow comforting. You've heard it before, but there's no time for a break. That thing after you, it's getting closer and closer. You take a deep breath. Focus. There are two things you know for sure. First, you need to run. Never slow down. Never stop for too long. Your fears are chasing you, and once they catch you, well, that's the end of the line. Second, you've got things to do. To challenge and defeat the greatest driver alive. The legendary, what's their name again? Never mind that now. That's your goal. Now, run.
Hold on. This is it, folks. This is the hero we always needed but never deserved. The whole city's in a state of fucking paralysis because this chick just made the grandest entrance of her life. And I don't care that you're all so convinced she's a dude, because that dude's a chick. Mark my words. She's like a jackalope. The Interstate Jackalope. Ooh, that has a nice ring to it. Hear that, American Press Association? You should hire me. Actually, no, don't. Ooh, a cookie! Guys, I just found a cookie! Been looking for you for a week, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, mother of God. That's delicious. It's like tasting sunshine. Shut the fuck up, Chirpwood! I'm tasting sunshine!
You stopped by the side of the road trying to calm your breath. They didn't get you, not this time. What did that girl nickname you? The Interstate Jackalope? If only she knew that you're running from more than just cops. Memories, disappointments, past mistakes. Like your first love. The one you never talk about. It happened so long ago. You've changed a lot since then. What's done is done. You moved on and there's no point thinking about it, right? You fire up the engine. You know this image all too well. Black teens becoming suspects simply because of the color of their skin and a hothead cop determined to lock up or shoot down some dangerous criminals, even if it means ignoring the evidence. Textbook racial profiling. Yes, the system's broken, but you can do something about it in this case. Provoke the cop and hit the gas. The kids will disappear while the man in blue will occupy himself chasing the infamous Interstate Jackalope. journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
The headquarters of California's KCDQ-FM is still occupied by the famed radio host J.C. Leonard. As previously reported, Leonard has stormed the KCDQ building, locked himself inside the studio, and has been broadcasting a vulgar comedy show called Meltdown FM. Guns were initially reported, but we have not been able to confirm if Leonard has taken hostages or if the police are involved. In recent years, J.C. Leonard has become one of the most popular radio personalities in the country, awarded with 2 Golden Microphone Awards. He disappeared from public life 3 weeks ago after an on-air mental breakdown during which he confessed to drug abuse, pornography addiction, sodomy, marital infidelity, and hatred towards dogs.
Each time when I'd go out, I'd say to myself, not today, JC. You're gonna be smart, faithful, a decent man. You're gonna drink 2 martinis, ignore that smoking hot brunette in red dress, excuse yourself, head home, hug your wife. Then 2 martinis would become 3, then 4, then someone would open a whiskey, and I'd cheat on her again. I am owning up to it, Miranda. Feel like shit, constantly. As I should. I know. I'm not gonna beg her for forgiveness again. It's over. And I know it, but I just wish she'd let me see the kids. Yeah, I know.
Listening to Rainbow Revolution, your favorite pirate radio station with your favorite host, me, Riley. I'm like the best host there is. For real. How do I know that? I checked. All the others will bore you to death. Oh, we're gonna have a good time together. We can talk about anything. There's only one rule, no bullshit. So get ready. Mama's gonna pull your guts out and feed them to the Chihuahua. It's time for a revolution, assholes!
We're looking at another dust storm today. Dust, hail, and rain are all expected. The cloud is traveling south through the desert at 120 miles per hour. Our ground crew reports that visibility inside the storm is reduced down to 0, so take care of yourself out there. This weather phenomenon forms during the summer months when a wall of thunderstorms pushes powerful winds over the desert. While sandstorms are not unusual this time of year, experts say this is a major one.
Isn't it nice to take a break from all that running? Even unicorns have to take it easy sometimes, even though they are magical creatures. Yes, you pat Mr. McChunky on the neck and, oh no, your ice cream's melting. Watch out. Your eyes snap open at the last second. Your heart almost leaps out of your chest as the truck misses you by inches. The sound of honk deafening, the flash of lights blinding. You slowly pull over. Fuck this shit. If you want to stay alive, you gotta get some sleep.
You're the Interstate Jackalope. You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet. Do you believe in reincarnation? like we've already raced in a past life. Good skills. You earned those bucks.
Seems like we have another contestant on the line. Hi, Mark. You're on the air, and we're ready for your love confession.
Thanks, Helen. I hope my boyfriend's listening. Trevor, we first met at an arcade, so I'll speak in the language of video games. Without you, I'm just a sad arcade machine. You are my coin. You get me going, light me up, and make me loud with joy. When I'm shooting space invaders, you're my shield, protecting me from harm. And for a game of Pong to work, you need 2 paddles. Otherwise, it's just game over. I want you to be my second paddle. I want to play with you forever. I hope you'll marry me.
Whoa, dude, are you proposing?
Yes, I am.
Are there any extra points for that? We have to discuss the rules.
An empty alley in the back of a gentleman's club. The night air's sharp. A woman is standing there. She's tense and shaken up. The door opens and a man emerges, asking her why she ran. Loud music and chatter from the club spill into the alley. You ask her if there's a problem. The woman shakes her head. The man eyeballs you and finally asks you to leave. He offers you a wad of cash to expedite your decision-making. The police are on the way. The woman is furious, says you're going to get her fired. The man just laughs. It's fucked up. road's dark, quiet. The constant hum of the engine dulls your senses. Suddenly, a blurry shape flashes in front of your car. You hit the brakes and groan as the seatbelt painfully tightens around your chest. You get out of the car. Something's moving behind the trees. Could it be? Impulsively, you step into the dark, steadying your breath. The figure remains still, waiting. You get closer and freeze. It's just a deer, staring at you intensely. You're overcome by crushing disappointment. It's irrational, but you hoped it was someone. You almost run over an old drunk, so, to avoid tragedy, you sit him down at a nearby bus stop. It draws a cop's attention. He's about to recognize you, but the drunk won't let you go. I'll distract him. Just get me a drink, please. Damn it. You drop the drunk off at the shelter. The cop's on your tail.
Dispatch, we have a visual on the suspect. Initiating the pursuit. He should be a movie star and not a road dog. Can you see him? Where the heck did he go? Dispatch, we lost him. Herb left the county.
The computer revolution is here, and it's coming to our very homes. Many predict personal computers will become widely used in every household, becoming a part of our daily lives and changing the world as we know it in the process. With our dynamically evolving technology, these machines may help us with such things as ordering groceries or cleaning, and even offer some playable games for personal enjoyment. Though that may sound enticing to some, many people are scared, fearing the impact computers could have on our lives in the future. Meanwhile, the scientific community reassures the public that machines have no agency of their own, only perform human delegated actions, and any notion of a so-called digital uprising is pure fiction. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
wasn't that long ago, you still remember the vibe, the thrill of excitement, the sense that a collective dream was being fulfilled and something truly significant was happening in front of your very eyes. It was probably the last moment when folks were not ashamed to use the words nation, humankind, and future. One game isn't expensive, and winning seems achievable. However, it would certainly take at least a few tries to pick up the figurine.
Are American roads becoming racetracks for criminals? The Jackalope not only continues to evade American law enforcement, but also engages in racing competitions on our very roads. It appears they are willing to disregard any speed limit in order to beat their opponent. The police ask all drivers to remain vigilant and immediately report any jackalope sightings to local authorities. And so the high-speed chase that gripped the entire country continues, with no finish line in sight. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
You meet Jake next to an immobilized Greyhound bus. When he asks for a ride to his own funeral, he can't exactly refuse. His foster parents just about tolerated him. They didn't even notice when he ran away 3 weeks ago. When a hiker discovered a little person's body completely mauled by a bear, everyone assumed it was him. Jake offers you his driver's license. Don't need it anymore since I'm dead and all. Still need cash, though. It'll take a bit of work to fake it, but you're pretty sure the cops will fall for it.
This is the pursuit unit. We're chasing the suspect. Look where you're going. You're gonna kill somebody. He should be a movie stuntman, not a road hog. Can you see him? Where the heck did he go? Dispatch, we've lost him. Kirk left the county.
Hello, folks. Joylene Somerset, and you are listening to Simple Living FM. Looking for house maintenance tips? We'll find them here. Business advice? Not from me. Hope to hear one of my cooking lessons? Or too late for that. But if you want to know personal details from a middle-aged woman's life going through a divorce, well, then you, my friend, have tuned into the right place. And if you suck stick around,
Attention all units, be advised. We are looking for an unknown brand. You'll know it when you see it. A suspect is driving has violated speed limits in multiple counties. Possible Be ready for a high-speed pursuit.
Any details on the driver?
That's a negative.
As you drive up to the meeting spot, you're almost surprised to find someone actually waiting for you in this forgotten corner of the world. You can't see the driver, but the car seems familiar. It's probably the same model as yours. Good. The duel will be fair. The greatest driver alive? Well, not for long, you tell yourself with a smile. Suddenly, the opponent rushes forward. The race is on.
Your relationship ended in divorce because of course it would. It just never seems to work out for you, does it? You just can't seem to get anything right. Let me tell you a secret. It's your fault. You're hopeless, completely hopeless.
Wait, what just happened? That glare, the crash, the voice. Between the questions popping up in your head, there's also a glimpse. Your past life comes to you. You were a racer, and a great one at that. A true champion. You loved and were loved, but you fucked up, betrayed those most important to you. And once they were gone, you didn't want to go on without them. Burned out and overwhelmed by loneliness, you wanted to get away, and there's more to that memory. But your time is up for now. You die. There's speed, a blinding glare, a car crash, the pain. Then you die.
As the Canadian Civil War closed the Mexican border.
The same nightmare. The same day. What's happening? That blue racer. Maybe he has the answers.
got a fugitive, a highway angel, the Interstate Jackalope, a mythical creature who has just escaped the grand pursuit of incompetent morons known as the police. The witnesses swear she was driving fast as a devil. Some say she's like a criminal. I say she's a hero who broke free from the system. But what is she running from? Where is she going? Who is she? Stay tuned to Rainbow Revolution. Riley Ray's Professional News, only serious stuff TM.
The Interstate Jackalope on the road once again. You always had a vivid imagination. Things you could conjure up would surprise even yourself sometimes. One product of your imagination, your best friend, has kept you. You stop to stretch your legs and suddenly you find yourself in the middle of a conflict. The situation is dynamic, but you gather this much. A husband and a wife were just informed of a successful in vitro procedure. Then a particularly vicious pastor, supported by his most fervent followers, decide to let the pair know what they think about their happy moment. You jump out of the car and get in the preacher's face. No need to punch him though. Words are enough to shut him up.
freaking Landry, a true American, a devout Christian, a patriot, a father and a husband, an entrepreneur who created the most powerful conservative talk radio in the country. From scratch. Congressmen, senators, lobbyists, presidential candidates, TV evangelists, media personalities, actors, producers, everyone knows who Steve Landry is. They're listening right now, along with 3 million other Americans. A proud white American with a gun and strong conservative views. That's who I am, you left-wing scum. Your worst nightmare.
What the hell? Are you trying to ram every car on the road? Oh shit, you're the Interstate Jackalope. Want to race for cash? Do you believe in reincarnation? 'Cause I feel like we've already raced in a past life. You got lost, Jackie? Should I wait for you? You think you're faster? You just got lucky.
Jackalope.
Let's see. Georgie from Connecticut. Dear Riley, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the joke. This is my stepladder. I never knew my real ladder. Nice joke. But is it a first prize kind of joke? Meh. Next up. Becky Detroit. A magician is walking down the street and he turns into a grocery store. Oh my God, I can't. Dan, Massachusetts. I love my furniture. My recliner and I go way back. Oh, Mark, Chicago. Why do graveyards have gates? Because people are dying to get in? Wait, that's not funny. That's sad as fuck, Mark. How are graveyards funny? Like, funny how? Great, now I'm depressed. That's it. No one wins a one-time ticket for a swimming lesson with Diana Ross. Thanks, Mark. Show's over.